embarrassed, even if you don't feel like doing it, force yourself. Just do it. It's like Nike, dude. Just do it. I don't know if I can say that. Hopefully I don't plagiarize any of Can we say stuff like that, like Nike? You sure? Okay. What's going on? So I got asked a question, and a lot of people have been asking me this since I started kind of this whole journey that I'm on. And that's how I was able to kind of brand myself. And it's true, because you actually will get a lot of business, you will get a lot of attention when it comes to you, and it almost flows into everything else that you do. So it's really, really important that you do this. So there's actually 4 things that you really, really need to work on. First thing is, you gotta not be worried about being perfect. Now, if you go back to some of my older content, I mean, man, it was by far like really, really crappy. It was one of the, I go back and I'm embarrassed about it. I mean, I should stop like kind of harassing myself at this point. And it gets to a point where sometimes you're like so embarrassed that you want to quit. But the thing is that if you're so worried about the perception of you, you'll never get to the point where you want to be. And that's really the biggest thing that you want to work on, is just don't worry on being perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect when they start. And at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter, because you got to see it like a journey. You got to see it as a 10-day plan more than it is like a 1-day plan. So step number 2 is you have to have money. With anything that you do, you have to have money. But focus on earning money. Focus on saving that money, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up spending it. Anytime that you want to do something that's actually going to look really, really good, you're going to need to pay for that. Find out a way to make more money. And if you can find a way to make more money, find a way to spend less money, so that way you'll have more to spend. So for step number 3, you need to be very comfortable in front of a camera. All right. So before you get the money, before you start doing all these things, the best thing that I ever did was get in front of a camera and do it in selfie mode. When a guy does it, oh, this guy's conceited, he's so into himself, look at him, he's a loser, you know what I mean? Who the hell takes selfies? Okay, I used to hate that. I noticed that one day I was sitting in my car, like while my neighbors were passing, and I was doing a selfie and I was like, holy crap, I would have never done this before. And that was like a month in. So that's something that you can develop. It's almost like a muscle. It really is like a muscle that you can train and develop, and eventually you just don't care. You just don't care about being in front of a camera. I mean, I would never have done this before talking to you, and it just feels so natural. So get really, really comfortable. Take pictures of yourself. Have your friends start taking pictures. So yeah, just get really, really comfortable being in front of a camera. So finally, step 4, this is the most important one. Most people think like, oh, hey, you know what? Like, I already have my brand. I feel comfortable in front of a camera, and they don't want to pay anybody to make them look better. Let's say that you get a photographer and his rate is $50 an hour. Or let's say that you have to pay the guy $200 an hour, but that guy makes you look like you're just on that next level. Look, the more professional, the more well put together you look, right? That is what grabs people's attention. My studio, oh man, I wanted this since the beginning. My studio was not free. If you really, really are serious about building your brand, building your business, people need to have that trust. They need to have trust in you, to believe that you're not just some other person. You're not some person that's just gonna, you know, keep making YouTube videos and isn't serious about, you know, the way that they actually interact with their customers, with the people that they're actually talking to, the people that actually give a shit. So go ahead, reinvest back in yourself. You're gonna spend $20 on some stupid bullshit anyway. Might as well just put it right back into you. You're the most important investment that you can make. All right, guys, well, that was all 4, but you know what? There is a bonus one that I'm gonna give you. Figure out what the hell you want people to think about you. Because you're creating all of this like space that people hadn't seen you before. Now they're gonna start seeing you. You're gonna be everywhere. And the thing is that if you're just putting out content and you have no idea who the hell you are, then people are gonna be lost. They're gonna be lost just like you are. All right, guys. Well, that was pretty much it. That's everything that I think is the most important thing when it comes to branding. Look, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment right below. Look, I want to try to help you guys. If you have any other questions when it comes to branding yourself or anything else that comes with business, if I know it, I will help you. And until next time, this was In for the Kill Mindset.